Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Oracle Tarot, and this is Pisces mid-month magic and manifestation check-in for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there is only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I would also like to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also feel free to check out the beginning of the month readings, as well as the full moon and new moon readings that I also offer here at Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. While there may be moments of silence while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you sense within yourself, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. We're not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. All right. We have the 4 of Cups, the Star card, the Magician, and at the bottom, we have the Hermit. So 3 out of the 4 cards out here are major arcanas. They are more of a fated or destined type of energy. And then we have 1 minor arcana, and this is more of a free-willed or free will kind of card, for lack of a better word to say at the moment. So there's a lot of destiny at play from mid-May to mid-June for you. Now, it does, with the 4 of Cups, appear that at least at the beginning of mid-May, this feels like perhaps a week for some of you. This energy may last until the end of May, but this is kind of your vibe at the beginning of mid-May, where you're kind of looking at what you have, and you are either some of you are wanting something else, and others of you are wanting more. It's like you're trying to get someplace and you don't quite have all the pieces. It's like you're trying to put together a puzzle, and there's this one piece that's missing, and you're like, oh, I need that piece. Now, it does appear with the Star card here that you do at some point the second half of May look up and notice that the divine is presenting you with what you've been asking for. And it may have been in plain sight the whole time. It just, your attention is really focused on not having that piece. And so it's like when you're looking for your car keys and you look where you know they should be, you can't find them, you come back later and there they are. And this is kind of what's happening here. So do look in your environment for this piece that you're needing and been asking for, because I do feel like it is there. It's like right there for you. When you do finally receive this and take this, you do step into this Star card energy of renewal, because I feel like at some point in the past couple months you've taken a hit energetically, and so this renewal is really important for you. In some ways, this could be a redirection onto something that's more aligned with your purpose. And for others of you, that, like I said, this is this final piece of the puzzle that get you onto your purpose. Now, believe it or not, you've been on your purpose, and that and you realize that this piece wasn't as important as you may have thought it was, but sometimes we need these. We need these motivational things to keep us going, and the Spirit knows that about us, and it really does benefit you for most of you, because it's renewing your hope and faith in the future, and also yourself and the divine. With the bird back here on the tree, I almost said wire, you are receiving these spirit messages from your ancestors, your spirit team, your guides, things like this. Also, with the star card, do pay close attentions to the planets, the transits, the moon cycles, as these can all be utilized to your benefit. And if you are interested in something like that, I highly suggest looking into that. But with this puzzle piece, it is going to open up some opportunities for you. I feel like it really is. This puzzle piece gives you this confidence of completion. And this is what is opening these opportunities for you. And this is what is allowing you to step into your purpose, is really the confidence. But like I said, sometimes we need these affirmations from the Spirit that we are on the right track. We have the Magician card. So this is kind of where you're going as we move into this June and mid-June. You are kind of embodying this magician kind of energy, this star card individual type of energy. So as you step into your purpose, you're also stepping into a higher level of skill, and in some cases, power. And it's this, you are receiving this resource. I feel like it really is this confidence for you. So you're gaining this new resource that really has you standing strong. Now, I feel like in a lot of cases you were already this kind of magician star card figure, but it's like in this energy, it's like something within you was refusing to believe this, and so the divine was like, okay, we got to give them this cup so they will believe me. When you do receive this, you're moving very strong here, feeling very good. But there's an integration of this energy that's necessary. So I do feel with the Hermit card, you are spending a lot of time alone, really in meditation or whatever your practice may be. You are seeking a lot of inner guidance and shining your light in on your inner shadows, because this is how we make it to the star card individual and the magician, is by shining the light in on these shadows. But I do feel there is a lot of time that you are spending to yourself here. And we will get a little bit more information. I feel like we're going to get a little bit more about this time to yourself. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. 3 cards, please. The Devil card. Too many. One more, please. Now, if those are meant to come out, they will come back out again. One more card, please. All right. We'll just do it. All right, we have the Devil card, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Magician card again, and the King of Wands here. So with the Devil card, this time alone, you're powering up, you're kind of lighting up in an astral sense. And so you're kind of this light in the darkness. And so your shadows take note of this light, and they come up for a bite here. And so, like I said, who was I listening to? There was a podcast or a YouTube channel, Mind in Magic. Every great magician at some point has to face their shadows, has to face their demons. And so this is what you're doing. You're taking this time to really get a handle on your internal environment, as you're kind of seeing with this, that is kind of the key to everything. With the Two of Pentacles, you are prioritizing this and getting your internal house in order, getting your mind in order, and really reclaiming your mind from the shadows, integrating the shadows and releasing them. And in some cases, finding power in integrating these shadows. We have the Five of Swords here, so there is some conflict in the energy. I feel like it has a lot to do with you, as we have another Four of Cups right next to it here. So this is this inner conflict. You're having this sense of, if I only had this one thing, I could make my dream come true. And sometimes that is very true. But do know that this type of thinking is creating this inner conflict within you. And like I said earlier, it's the focusing on your situation in that manner that is not allowing you to see this that is somewhere in your environment here. The divine is putting it there and hoping that when you take your attention off of what you don't have, that you'll notice that you have had what you were asking for at almost like at arm's reach here for you. So do search your environment for this. And I do feel that you really could take this on without this. But again, sometimes we need these motivations here. We have another Magician card here. So you definitely have the skills here. There is a doubt. And this would appear that it's a doubt in your resources. But this actually boils down to this doubt in yourself, that you need this extra thing to make your dream come true. So that is stemming from a doubt in yourself, because the energy is kind of indicating like, you really don't need it, and the universe is just kind of doing you a solid by bringing this in specifically for to boost your level of confidence here. So this is one of these internal shadows that is going to keep poking its head until you shine this light on it. We have the King of Wands. So you have this vision about where you are wanting to go, where you see yourself in the future. So you know where you need to go. You have in your mind a map plotted out to get to your destination, but sometimes it doesn't always go. And the Spirit is kind of saying the importance to be flexible. So, for instance, the divine is giving you this puzzle piece, even though you don't necessarily need it, but you do want it. And somewhere within you, you've convinced yourself that you need it to make your dream come true, to get to your destination. And the universe is letting you know that, because in the future, the universe may throw you some curveballs, and in a really good way. But your course may not take you may not take the course that you plotted out on your map once you finally get to your destination. So do be flexible in that, and do honor these nudges from the spirit here. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. All right. The Prince of Discs. Eight of Wands, one more, please. All right, I looked at it, so I got it. All right. All right, all right. Thank you. All right, Pisces gets the big reading. All right, we got the Prince of Discs, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Discs. Here. So, with the Prince of Discs, it is like you are rolling into some new opportunities for you. And you're really headed towards your abundance, and I feel like there is whatever this is, even though you see yourself here, this is new for you. So you're kind of stepping into something that you're going to grow into, I feel like. With the Eight of Wands, I feel like once you take your attention off of this lack and you find this puzzle piece, things begin to move very quick. There's some quick moving change taking place for you that is going to kind of spring you into action here. Also with the Eight of Wands, this is speaking of communication here. Now it does feel like you are kind of keeping to yourself to a certain extent here. But there is some communication coming into you. I feel like this might be social media, something like this. And we have the Seven of Swords here. So you're receiving some messages about a deceptive person in your energy, in and around you. This may have been affecting your confidence, and this is someone who has been attempting to get away with something. And so you are receiving with the Ace of Swords, this truth is coming in. And we have the Queen of Cups. So intuitively, you already know this. And I feel like this is affecting your confidence to intuitively know this just as bad as it is to know this truth. So this is an unpleasant truth coming in about a deceptive person in your energy. And that's going to be a little bit different for everybody. But I feel like as I say that, you know who I'm talking about in your life. We have the Queen of Wands here. So this is definitely somebody, this truth is about somebody that always wants things their way, is kind of riding high. So I kind of feel this as kind of this toxic and Queen of Wands. You're getting this truth about this individual here. Now, I like the Queen of Wands as a card, but for this reading, this is speaking about this the toxic aspects of this Queen of Wands here. So again, you know who I'm talking about. And we have the Three of Discs here. So, for some of you, this may be someone in a work environment, someone you perhaps studied with. You felt like you were on a team with this person. Interpret that however you will. So, this is unpleasant, but you're learning what you need to learn from this. And I do feel you taking some level of action towards this, and I feel like we'll get a little bit more as we go further on that. But so you do have an antagonist. This may be also why you are kind of keeping to yourself. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. All right, we have the 3 of Swords. Two more, please. All right, 1 more, please. Oh, all right. Whew. So we have the 3 of Swords, the Justice card, the Judgment card, and at the bottom we have this Queen of Wands. And this is this truth about this deceptive individual here. So with the 3 of Swords, this is someone that has caused you some... Now, for some of you, this is just emotional grief, perhaps a heavy irritant around you. Now, for others of you, this is a deep pain that this person has caused you in the heart romance department. So this is someone that you were romantically connected with, and this person is sitting there, what looks like a goodbye letter in their hand, and there's a moving truck driving away out here. So that is speaking to somebody here. This is... and we have the Justice card here. So I feel like you're receiving this truth because this is fair for you, whoever is delivering this truth. And I feel like this is coming from someone has seen what is going on, and they're like, this person deserves to know the truth. This is only fair. So that is what you're doing. And if you notice on this card, this person is on the couch. They're kicking off it looks like they just came home from a nice dinner. But there is a man's shirt, or a button-up shirt. It could be a man's or a woman's shirt, but it is crumpled up in the corner. So this person is not alone here, and they're looking over at what could be the bed with these come hither eyes. So, and I don't mean to laugh. I just sometimes find myself ridiculous. So, this heartbreak is connected to this toxic individual around you who may have had you in this third party kind of situation, and you are receiving the truth. And intuitively, you already knew, but the proof wasn't there. And so it just kind of felt like maybe you're paranoid, maybe you're not, you don't know. But you are receiving this justice of truth here. And we have the Judgment card. So this is this big wake up for you. Again, this is also kind of sparks this renewal. So it's not all... shock and awe. Why did I say that? But intuitively, like I said, you knew that this was taking place. This also allows you to kind of close the chapter on that. And again, I do feel like there's some action you take with this knowledge. But this is really your moment of redemption, and this is really the divine placing judgment on this other person, whether that be karma or judgment or however you word that. Here, so, and again, this Queen of Wands here, and this, and again, this is someone who needs things to be their way. This person. And for some of you, this may be someone with some dangerous impulses. As you see, this person here is, this queen is trying to reach their hand into the fire because they must. And someone is trying to hold them back from doing that. So this is speaking about this dangerous, impulsive behavior of this person, and how that energy really caused you a lot of pain. But you are getting your justice on that. You are getting the truth on that. So it's coming clean in the wash, whatever that means to you. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Thank you. So that's our 3rd magician card out here. Oh, man. All right. All right. So we have the Initiate of Cups, the Elder of Cups, the Magician, and the Element of Swords here. So with the Initiate of Cups, you are advancing, and I kind of feel like with this person, stepping into the relationship with this person, you were kind of this Initiate of Cups. You had been through, been in a few relationships, but you felt like you were just kind of coming into this place where you could really open your heart to someone. And I feel like with this pain, you felt like that was your chance for that opening to happen. But again, the universe has something else in store for you, because we have the Elder of Cups. So this is talking about becoming the master of the emotions here, this internal state we're talking about here. In the emotion department. So you are definitely leveling up in this kind of mastery of yourself. And then we have the Magician card again. So this is, again, aiding your manifestations. One is clearing out some energy, but also this, you're learning how to focus your emotional output, and this, and you're focusing this into what you're wanting to manifest. And this is appears to be really working out for you as we move into June here. And we have the Element of Swords here. So you're definitely in your thoughts a lot. I feel like almost this whole mid-May to mid-June, expect to be thinking a lot, taking in a lot of information, meditating, processing, and spending some, I feel like, much needed kind of time to yourself. So in a lot of ways, this is really healing for you to spend this time to yourself here, because you're really discovering this new aspect of yourself, this new energy, and this ability to focus your emotions here. That's very powerful, very powerful. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. All right. 3 cards, please. No, you gotta be kidding. All right. 3 cards, please. Thank you. 2 more, please. One more. No. 1 more, please. All right. Every time I shuffle this deck, I feel like there's a practical joke at my expense going on. It's very interesting. Now, I don't know what this says, so I do apologize. The Leomi? Your guess is as good as mine. This is speaking about your ability, and I think Aquarius got a similar thing. Your ability to be able to receive this is really going to be important, because we can manifest all these different things, but if we can't receive them, then we never will get them. They'll always be at arm's reach, and we'll always be watching other people receive these things. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride's type of scenario here. So it really is important to cultivate this ability to receive. And a part of that is taking your mind off of what you don't have and looking in your environment for what you need, because it is available. What is that saying? Asking you shall receive. That is not just a saying. That is, they're talking about manifestation. And what is it? The Pook. So you are kind of going through this change here. And with this truth about this heartbreak, there is, and this isn't good. It's not pleasant, but you're realizing the good in it, because it closes this chapter. It shows you, like, yes, I don't belong there. I'm never going back to that situation. So it's kind of like allows you to close the door on it and lock the door behind you. Even though this is unpleasant, it is serving a purpose. And so you are finding a resolution in this past situation. Penelope Dreamweaver. So do expect some messages to come in your dreams. You may be having some lucid dreams at this time. I would say keep a dream journal. This is really going to help you, because you'll notice some synchronicities in the messages and images, stories that you are having dreams about, and then things that you will notice in your reality. And also keeping a dream journal can help you with dream recall, and also help you to lucid dream as you connect with that state of awareness. Yeah, all right. please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. All right. One more, please. Okay. All right. We have wisdom, introspection, the process, and limiting belief falling on top of this 4 of Cups. So, like I said, you are kind of already this magician, star figure type of individual. You already are this. But you are dealing with some limiting beliefs that is kind of keeping the rays of the sun from getting to the plant and providing this growth. So it's actually this limiting belief that is keeping the divine from helping you here. But this wisdom is coming in. This wisdom and this introspection is coming in for you. And this is what's really breaking down these walls. As you notice, this person is filled with the cosmos. There's no true boundary to reality. It just goes around and around. So you are breaking these limiting belief structures with this introspection. Again, kind of tackling these inner demons, these inner shadows, and you're really going through this process of process and release here. And again, with the pen and the moon, keeping a dream journal, writing these things down. Now, this is a call to one, keep this dream journal, but keep a journal of your journey here. And this feels like this kind of magical diary that you keep. Very important. I would say almost one of the most important tools that someone can have is this magical diary, dream journal. Definitely. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Pisces' path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023. How does this translate to the mundane sphere? How does this translate to our everyday life for our Pisces? Conversation. So you are receiving this communication. 2 more cards, please. Oh, fell on the floor way back here. All right. So we have conversation, child, wedding, and lover. So you are receiving this communication of truth about this deceptive person in this Queen of Wands type of energy. So you are having this conversation with someone about this. I feel like this is on social media, perhaps a text message, FaceTime, this type of conversation. And for some of you, this is this Queen of Wands in this child or immature kind of energy. Again, just kind of wanting things to be their way. Um, and This is someone that either there was you felt that there was a high level of commitment in the relationship, and for some of you, there were this is someone you were actually married to. Um, there is something tied into a child for some of you, perhaps you're a child before you were married to this person, or this other person had a child. It's kind of a mix of signals here. For a lot of you, though, it definitely applies that this person has some immaturity to them. But there was a wedding. But even though there was a wedding, there was also a lover. So again, with this third party situation, you're receiving this information. Now, this relationship I feel like is over for you, but you're receiving this truth. You need this closure here. And you are receiving the truth. Now, if this was a marriage and there is some legal situation around this, this justice and this judgment are definitely going to play their role in that, especially with the truth or proof. Please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Pisces with for what is on their path of magic and manifestation for mid-May to mid-June of 2023? 3 cards, please. All right, we got that 3 of Pentacles again. All right. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the 6 of Cups at the bottom. So with this 3 of Pentacles here, this news about this third party, maybe some of this for you. Also, there's I feel like you're going to be able to implement a certain plan. Again, you have this vision for the future. So this 3 of Discs feels a little different of perhaps collaborating, teaming up, in implementing your vision and your dream here. And again, receiving what you feel like you need to get beyond the hedge of this garden and out into your environment here, out into whatever you're doing. You're taking it public in summer, so you're wanting to make sure that you have everything in order here. But again, you are receiving exactly what you have manifested, and it will lead to your abundance. I feel like you're being led to abundance anyway with these cards here. But again, you feel with this limiting belief, you feel like you need this. So the divine is, again, doing you a solid. We have the Queen of Cups. So you move forward feeling very in the flow. Again, you're right where you're supposed to be. You're in your purpose. Your intuition is very lit. You're feeling very emotionally stable. You're in your confidence here. And with the Queen of Cups, she has the largest cup in the tarot deck. It's the most decorated. She has the most compassion and love to give. But this is a cup that is divinely guarded, and she has this lid on her cup, on her emotions here, on her heart. So this is a call. The divine is wanting you to keep your heart open, keep cultivating this emotional energy, and working to keep this heart open. Now, when this comes in, you kind of, it's kind of a sigh of relief, because you're like, I knew it. This person had gaslit me for a while, convinced me I was delusional or whatever this person told you. So the truth of this, and it also explains a lot of questions you had about the relationship as a whole. But there is a pain to it, and there is a moment where you're going to have a choice. Do I lid this cup, or do I keep it open? The divine is asking you to keep it open. And now all of this is going to come clean in the wash when you do this work with the shadows. But this is what's coming. There's a highly emotional component to what you're processing here. And with the Six of Cups here, you're definitely looking back over this past relationship. You're really looking it over and being like, oh, I thought something was funny there. It didn't feel right there. And so you're kind of replaying everything and getting this new perspective on it here. Now, with the Six of Cups is traditionally saying, don't go back to the past here. So this person may try to lure you back into their web, but the divine is saying, you actually don't want to. So I don't feel like a lot of you will be going back to, but for some of you, you do feel this tug. But I would just say, wait for this confidence puzzle piece to kick in, and then you will not be wanting to do that. We have the Page of Swords. So again, you're taking in a lot of information. There's this very studious vibe. You're also finding new ways to communicate. This may be with this person, and I definitely feel you're giving them your 2 cents. But just across the board, you're finding new ways to communicate with yourself, because there is this limiting belief, and perhaps some self-deprecating inner talk going on. So, and again, this is all stuff that you are processing here. We have the Two of Cups. So in a lot of ways, like, even before this truth comes, you felt kind of emotionally traumatized by this person. And my heart definitely goes out to you. And definitely when you find this truth, there is that sense of like, oh my gosh, like, how could they? And this just, they're not wired up like you. And the truth of it is, you were meant for better things. And the Two of Cups is also talking about a mutual attraction coming in, and what you are being drawn towards is also being magnetized towards you here. And I don't feel like you're done with love. You are a little jaded here, and there is some healing necessary, but I feel like your wounds are healing, and the divine is directing you towards something here. And something about August is coming to mind here. So you might want to mark your calendar. I don't know if people keep those anymore. We have the World card here. So this is this completion of this. This is a successful completion of this cycle for you. Even though there is a sting to it, it's kind of like ripping that Band-Aid off. It's going to hurt a little bit, but it is temporary, and it gives you the juice, inspiration to move forward in a very strong way here. And really stepping into your fulfillment and feeling very light in your being. This person on the Four of Cups is very heavy and slumped, and feeling the weight of the day. The person on the World card is not even affected by gravity here. So, and also the divine, your spirit team, your ancestors are backing your play here. So there is this seven of swords energy is still here. So you may be done with this energy. You're like, forget them. Here's my 2 cents. I'm out. But this person persists here. They're not done. And in some cases, they may try to convince you that you owe them something. So this has narcissism written all over it. So again, you know who I'm talking about. All right. But this person is definitely trying to get away with something and trying to lure you back in. I have to go one more just to figure out what's going on. All right. We have the King of Cups here. So this person sees you in this new light because when you receive this truth, you're filled with a little bit more confidence about your intuition, your intuitive abilities, your metaphysical abilities, which were on question. And so you are moving very emotionally stable at this time. You're very balanced. You have this poise about you. It's like this king is in the middle of the ocean, but their what is this? Their seat, their throne is not being rocked around. They're solid in this sea of emotion. They're solid. So even with this person is trying to get you in and trigger you, essentially, you stay in your center, and you're very diplomatic about cutting this person out. You're doing it in a compassionate way. I don't feel like you're being mean about it, but you are kind of like, well, like, sorry, sucks to be you. That's kind of what I feel like your energy towards this person is. And really, this is opening up a window of opportunity here for you, because it's kind of sneaky style the way it's doing it. But we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in the way this is coming out. They are facing one another here. So again, with the Two of Cups also, and I feel like this is kind of on the horizon, perhaps the second part of June or the end of mid-June. There is this connection coming in, a counterpart who has or is developing this same power of emotion that you are here. So this is someone that you can really share these emotions with, which I feel like has become really important for you, because you have realized that you weren't sharing emotion. You were giving emotions, but this person was a little inauthentic with what their interpretation of what love is. So you take that how you will. So I think that is a good place to end the reading. Pisces, I want to wish you a lot of love and encouragement for mid-May to mid-June. My heart really goes out to you. This sting is very unpleasant, but it does appear that it is an important sting, because it gives you this juice to move forward with confidence in yourself, your abilities. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. Again, however you're taking this in, you are truly most appreciated. And Pisces, I'll catch you on the next go round. Peace.